Hey everybody, Jeremy here, and 1990s Nickelodeon nostalgia has finally arrived in collectible figure form. At least at a place like Toys R Us. When you look through those aisles, you are going to find a bunch of figures just like this. Just like this vinyl figure. This is Arnold from Hey Arnold, that Nickelodeon show that came out in about 1996. This is from a company called Just Play, and they have a bunch of different 1990s Nickelodeon Nicktoons figures currently available. One of the lines that they have are these 6-inch vinyl figures similar to this Arnold here. Like I said, I got this at Toys R Us. And the best thing, the price, 10 bucks. 10 bucks for this. And then they also have Angelica from Rugrats. They've got Tommy Pickles from Rugrats, Chucky Finster from Rugrats, and they have Ren and Stimpy. Those are the only ones I saw. I think those are the only ones available now, but they also have smaller collectible minifigure-ish type of characters as well. Some of the same type of characters, but they also have one that's like Powdered Toast Man. He comes in a smaller form. And then they also do these blind boxes things that I believe come in 2 in a pack. Anyway, I'll leave a link to their website where you can check all that stuff out. And just know, 10 bucks, Toys R Us for this. I'm excited. I am a product of the 90s, born in the late 80s, but you know, my memories mostly come from the 90s. And Hey Arnold was definitely one of the best Nicktoons ever. So let's open up Arnold and let's see how good of a job Just Play did on these vinyl figures. All right, so after struggling with some cable ties and some weird clear rubber bands, I finally got Arnold out and we can take a closer look at him. Now, the first thing that I noticed when I first picked him up is that he is very light and he almost feels like he would be fragile. The plastic on this guy is very thin and he definitely doesn't have very much weight to him at all. So this is not something that I would consider to be, you know, very sturdy. Now, granted, he's not going to shatter if you drop him or anything like that. But when it comes to the vinyl figures that you're probably more familiar with, things that are offered by like Funko, for example, those feel a lot more robust than what Arnold does here. So besides that, what they did do, what Just Play did do, that's a very good thing, is that they happened to capture Arnold's likeness extremely well, and they also did a pretty good job when it comes to the paint here. Did a really good job on that. Now, when we're dealing with the headphones on top here, as you can see, the top of his headphones is pretty much 2 colors. We got orange, and then we also have black. There are some buttons on the mold of the headphones that they just painted over with orange, so there's not a lot of detail there, but I still think that it gets the point across and it's fine. The paint on his face is also very well done. There's no marks, there's no scratches or scrapes or paint bleeding over from the other colors of his body. It looks really, really good. Now, the headphones here, they're attached with this little wire, and there's a peg hole in his chest that you kind of have to push that in if you don't want it to be exposed. I don't know why there's a peg hole on his chest. He has no articulation. You can't move him. I think it would have been better if that was just molded onto his body in general, but it is what it is. Some of the cool things about Arnold, he's rocking the cassette player. Remember cassettes? Yeah, they weren't that good. And even though I'm not really a fan of bobbleheads in general, I think it works with Arnold considering the fact that he's rocking out to this music. So having his head bobble, I think, was a nice touch. So that doesn't bother me at all. So there's not a whole lot more to say about this guy. You know, when you consider the fact that we're dealing with a $9.99 figure based on Nickelodeon nostalgia of the 1990s. So if you are not of that era and you don't care about that era, you wouldn't give anything like this a first or a second look. But if you are the target audience, people like me who grew up looking at this show, you see this and you happen to be a collector of all cool things, then this is something that you're going to want to get. I'm definitely not disappointed in it because the nostalgia factor, to me, it outweighs the fact that, oh, he doesn't feel that heavy. I don't think this is made of the most robust quality materials. It's not necessary. It's only $10. And I think that is worth it for the memories and for the likeness that they portrayed here, that they did a good job with. So that is it for Arnold. I bought another figure from this line that I'm going to do a review on very, very soon. And if you want to see what I think of that one, I have slightly higher expectations for that one, by the way. you need to subscribe to this channel. Therefore, you will always be able to see when the new reviews come out of the figures. And I promise you that new Nicktoons review is coming very, very soon. So that's it, guys. If you love nostalgia, get them. If you don't know who this is, you don't care, skip it. It wasn't for you anyway. So thank you guys so much for watching this. And until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.